in Atomy, we do have the requirement as well. I just emphasize these 4 elements. The first one is to create your dream. Because without dream, you gonna quit. If you don't trust me, you can talk to all these people who quitted in Atomy because they didn't have the clear dream. Probably, yes, they had the dream. Maybe I wanted to have a new house, I wanted to have a new car, I wanted to have a lot of money. But if you dig deep into their dreams, they're not really sure what their dreams are. Probably they just say, oh, I want to have a big house. What is a big house to you? Maybe people already living in like a 5 bedroom because it's like a mansion. Then people who live in the apartment, 1 bedroom apartment, 2 bedroom house is already a big house. So it has to be clear what our dream is, right? And then it has to be set the date. You have to put the date on all your dreams. You cannot just say, I want to have a dream, but you never set the date. Then you just, after 10 years, 20 years, you said, it's okay, it's my dream, right? And then by the time you're 65 and then you retired, your dream is not anywhere close, right? So dream is like this. When you are in Atomy journey, your success is not like straight like that, right? This isn't like that, but it's more like this. When you prospect and then 1 person join, 2 person, 10 person join, yes, you are excited, they become my member, and then none of them make any purchase, and then your spirit goes down, right? If you don't have the dream, you're gonna give up over here. But your dream supported your when you're in the valley like here. This is where the dream takes part. It push up, it become your foundation. Hey, do not give up. Let's say you want to help your daughter go into the college or university after her teenage year. If you give up in Atomy, probably you don't have any extra income or any extra cash lying around for the tuition. Then you're gonna keep coming back to Atomy. Oh, I cannot give up because if I gave up, my daughter will not go to the college. And then you keep pushing yourself up again. And then you ask member, and then they said, okay, Mike, I will come to the seminar, I will come to the Zoom meeting, and then your spirit is up. But at the time of the meeting, they don't show up again. And then you down again, right? You said, oh, Atomy is hard because I tried many times, and then they said, yeah, but at the time at the seminar, they didn't show up. And then your dream kicks in again over here. If you do not have any dream, of course, you're not gonna keep up your spirit. You're just gonna keep going back to whatever that you're doing right now. So dream is very important. It has to be as clear as possible. What I call as crystal clear. It has to be crystal clear until your mind couldn't tell if this is your mind or this is a reality. That's how clear your dream has to be is, right? So remember this, when you are down, go back to your dream. That's why the book of the life scenario is really, really important. When you wanted to give up, open that book. If you have it on the phone, you open in the phone and then you tapped into your life scenario. What was my dream? What were my dreams? And then maybe you want to have a bigger house. Maybe you want to retire at some age or point and then you have this amount of income or money. You have to make your own dream as clear as possible because without the dreams, you're gonna give up 100%. I've talked to so many members in my journey, and I've seen my own members quit it because they didn't have the dream. Because Atomy journey is hard. I'm not saying Atomy journey is easy, like a cake, like a walk in the park. It's not like that. It's like this. But at some point, when you put your foundation, put your dream as your foundation, you will never give up over here. But instead, you're going to achieve your success at one point, right? So that is the first requirement, that if you want to have residual income in Atomy, being masterships, right? Being in one of the mastership, I would say at least you have to be an auto royal master in order to get the true residual income, which means you are earning around 30,000 a year. Sorry, a month. And the second thing is commitment. Once you set your dream high, of course, you have to have committed actions, right? Students, when they are committed to go to 4 years to university, what are the commitments? They show up every day. They take the tests. They have to take the notes from the professor and so on and so on. If you are in a job, commitment, what is that? Once you get a job contract, 3 years, 5 years, whatever it is, you have to show up every day no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're lazy, if you're after you hang out party after the Sunday, you still have to wake up early on Monday morning. You have to still have to drive even though you don't feel like driving. Those are the commitments, same in enemy. What I say usually to my members, you have to do USA. This is not a country. U is for use. We all use Atomy products. None of us here, we're not using Atomy product. Otherwise, we won't have this meeting. If we already use it, why don't we share it? Share means the experience of the product that you've been using. If you use one, you share one product experience. If you use 10, you share the 10 product experience. How many product of you use, you share them out. You don't keep it to yourself. Just like when we go to the restaurant, we love the food, cheap, good quality. What do? Put it the status. Put it into our Facebook story, Instagram story. We take a photo and put it on our Instagram, right? Why? We share to other people. But do we get a commission? None. Nothing, right? Yes, the restaurant owner will get your friends, your family go there and then they eat their food and that's it. You don't get nothing. But in Atomy, you are being compensated. The more you share, this is our mouth. The more we share by our mouth, the more hours that we open in Atomy. So I ask my members, how many hours that you open your Atomy store? What do you mean I don't have a store? Your mouth is your store. If you open your mouth for 15 minutes a day, that means your Atomy store only open 50 minutes a day. Do not expect you get a residual income, not even 50,000, let's say 2,000 a month being an auto sales master. If we never open our mouth for certain hours every day, of course that you're not going to get this residual income, right? Share is important after you use, obviously. And then the last one is attend. Attend what? Attend meetings, Zooms, right? Seminars, Success Academy, because any doctor, any specialist, they have to go to certain training. None of them become surgeon, none of them become general practitioner without attending any schools, right? Same thing in Atomy. This is our school. Because the knowledge that we get from attending the meeting, these are the knowledge percentage that we share to other people. If you only know the compensation plan for just 5%, you only share it for 5%. If you know it 50%, then you share 50%. The more knowledge that we have, those are potential power. The potential power that we can implement to other people. When we share, those are the power, right? Those are the action that you put into. So USA, share, and attend, these are the requirement for all my superstars. If you want to have residual income, 50,000 a month, these are the requirement. If you cannot do it, I'm sorry to say that you're not qualified. Not to qualify to become, to get the residual income, not even the Superstars member, right? So I'm sorry to say, if you are not committed to do the USA, you are not gonna move anywhere in Atomy journey. And then the third one, contact list. Why do you have to go through your contact list? Because otherwise you feel that you do not know anybody. I feel like I'm alone in this world, right? But when you take your phone and then you go to your WhatsApp group, Facebook Messengers group, or any Facebook groups, Instagram, you know that you have contacts there. These are your contacts. It doesn't mean that you have to group them. Oh, maybe this person doesn't want to buy him or him. Maybe this person doesn't want to do the business. It doesn't matter. Make them into one big list. And then you go one by one until you finish all of them. If you have 10, you finish them as soon as possible. If you have 100, you finish them as soon as possible. The speed that you finish your contact list is the speed of your success in Atomy. And then what do you say to your contact list? It depends. If you have used so many products for so many years, of course you have this experience to tell to those people, right? But if you do not use the product, try the product first, and then you attend the meeting, so you get all this knowledge. The more knowledge that you gain, the more knowledge that you give. And then you invite them into the success system. If you only know 5% of the knowledge, don't even try to explain Atomy. Because that person will not gonna join, will not gonna buy anything from Atomy, right? If you only know 5%, I would say if you only know less than 90%, do not say anything about Atomy. But instead, invite them. Maybe if you're interested in the creating residual income, maybe you can meet my friends or you can meet my partners, whatever it is, you call it names, and then you make a Zoom meeting with either me or your uplines, whoever that you look up to, then let them explain about the business. Because first, they have done it before us, right? And second, they already achieved probably their success. But if your contact will ask you, what have you made in Enemy? Where are you right now? Probably if you're a member, then you don't have anything to say. I just started maybe 3 months ago. I don't make anything yet. So do not try to explain anything, but instead invite them into the system, right? There are 5 stages of growth in Atomy. The first one is member. Do not be proud that you have 1,000 members. Yes, it's good to have 1,000 members, but it's nothing because they just join and do nothing. These are members. They just be there because it's free to join. And the second stage is consumer. We convert them from member to become consumer. Hey, why don't you try our products? Have you tried the Atomy toothpaste toothbrush? It's not expensive. It's not even more expensive than what you use. Try it. And then they will ask you to bring it for you or to buy it for you. It's okay. You buy it for them. Here, let me bring you next week, okay? Or next or tomorrow. You make your member who already joined to become your consumer, right? I make a lot of consumer in my church. Mehdi is one of them, and then Hannah is one of them, right? I make them consumer first because leaders come from consumer. And then what happened next? You have to, as soon as possible, convert them from consumer to auto consumer, which means this consumer is knowing how to make the purchase themselves, how to go to the shopping cart, how to make the payment until they checked out, right? You have to convert them from consumer to auto consumer. If you are 2 years, 3 years in Atomy and you're still ordering for your consumer, you are doing Atomy in the wrong way. That means it's not a residual income. It's the same like you open your store, you wait there and you wait people to come and then you transact the transaction. That's not passive income that we want in Atomy. We have to have them convert it to auto consumer as soon as possible. Doesn't matter it take 1 hour to teach them how to make the purchase. Doesn't matter. If you have to drive 4 hours to their house and teach them how to make the purchase, right? Some older people, maybe they don't know how to use the computer. You ask them, do you know anyone younger? Maybe your cousin, maybe your niece, nephew. Help them, right? Maybe get them involved in ordering their products so you can move to the next stage, right? Because if you keep taking orders, I just because I want to make commission, I don't want these members, this consumer make their own purchase, let me buy it for them. Guess what happened? When you are away for vacation, maybe 1 month, 2 months to Europe, then you don't have anything to order, right, for your consumer. Then what happened? Do you have residual income? Zero. But if you educate your consumer to purchase their own on their own term, you're gonna have this residual income, right? So this is a reflection to all of us, right? If we are in Atomy for a year and we still have consumer, not 100% auto consumer, this is our homework. How fast can we turn them into auto consumer? Because the sooner that you convert them, the sooner that you achieve your residual income. And then the fourth stage is business partners. Business partner will not happen out there. Business partner will happen in the meetings, in the seminars, in Success Academy. If we never invite them, our consumer, our member, our auto consumer, into the meeting, into the seminar, into the Success Academy, we will never have any business partners. That's a guarantee, right? So it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy to bring people to the meeting. It's hard, but that's our only challenge. Our only challenge in Atomy is not about registering member. Registering member to me is easy. I can register 10 people a day. In a month, I register 100 members. Second month, 300 members. But none of them are consumer. That's the problem, right? Taking people to become your member is not the challenge. The biggest challenge in Atomy is to convert them to consumer and then to convert them to business partner. Invite them. Inviting is for me, is the hardest challenge. I've been attending so many meetings, so many seminars by myself before the COVID, right? I have to drive 2 hours and then I attended there. Nobody showed up. None of my members showed up. They only show up once or twice. And then the third one, they said, Mike, I don't want to show up. I have some other things to do, right? They don't have the what do you call the priority in Atomy anymore, right? Then I keep showing up. Doesn't matter. Nobody showed up. I keep showing up. If you check my Facebook, you see I was always there. Any meetings, I never missed, right? Because why? Before you have any business partner, you have to become that business partners for your sponsor, for your uplines. Show them that you are their business partners, right? Don't just wishy-washy. Oh, I wish to have a business partners. I wanted to have this business partner that keep attending. Be yourself a business partner that keeps attending all the Zoom meeting, all the seminars, all the Success Academy. And then the fifth, this is the most important stages. Leader. Leader will create business partners, auto consumer, consumer members. So if you want to have a successful business in Atomy, you cannot just working alone as all the members, all the consumer, no business partners, no leaders. There's no success in that, right? So these 5 stages is very, very important because you know why? Because we have our success guarantee in Atomy. The first one is our binary system. This is the best system in any network marketing. You can ask Chris. He knows it in and out, right? Because he's been in this industry for over 20 years. He knows binary system is the easiest system in network marketing. Why did our CEO Hanil Park choose binary system? Because he knew. He knew binary is the easiest for any individual who doesn't have skill to succeed in Atomy. But if it's not binary, it's like 3 system, 3 leg, 4 leg, and then like a sun, like a octopus, unlimited legs, you will never succeed. Like us, regular individuals, we will never succeed. Only people who are marketing professional, network marketing professional, those are the ones that will achieve their success. The second success guarantee is unlimited level. It means doesn't matter who are under us, eventually they're gonna be under us anyway, right? We get 100% of their PV. This is unlimited level. We have to think, what is my success guarantee in Atomy? Binary system. Second is unlimited level. Doesn't matter if I keep sharing, if I keep duplicating, eventually this member will be under me. This will generate PVs, right? And the last one, global ID. Doesn't matter where you are, you can have members all over the world. As of today, we have 79 countries that we can register into our Atomy lineage. So think about that. If we have our business, let's say in Toronto, I want to branch out to Ottawa. It's hard, right? I get to get the permit from the locals, right? I get to get this and that, so many steps and so many capital being involved. And then you want to branch out to Singapore. And then so many capital involved, so many permits, so many this and that. It's headache. But our Atomy ID is global. We're in Canada, we're in USA. We can branch out to 79 countries, including Europe, Asia, Africa, right? Imagine that. This is our success guarantee. So income versus effort in Atomy. We all know that income in Atomy is linear at the first stage, but eventually it will go exponentially like this, right? Until we get to 100%. It means we have a ceiling. In Atomy, we know we have a ceiling. That if you do not agree, don't ask me, you ask Sion Gil Park why he created the ceiling. But he created the ceiling so any individuals who doesn't know how to do Atomy, we get equal opportunities, right? If we don't have the ceiling, those people who already did Atomy 13 years ago, they will make unlimited amount of income and then they become so rich and nobody can achieve them, right? Because they keep being pushed up. But in Atomy, because we have the limit, everyone will meet at the top. That's why you always hear us, see you at the top. Why? Because we're going to meet at the top anyway at some point if we never give up. This is your effort. 100% of your effort in the beginning until at some point it will go down and then you put 0% effort. If you keep putting 100% effort, eventually you're going to become a sales master over here, right? But look at this. This is the key. You have to Keep being crazy in Atomy. Doesn't matter. If you're a sales master, you do not slow down. If you're a diamond master, you don't even slow down at all, right? Being a sales master, do not slow down completely. This is what I was when I became a sales master back in May 2019. May 2019. This is the picture taken December 2019. Mehdi, Hannah, I think they remember. I always bring Atomy products wherever I go in the church. When the service is done, I don't mingle with other people. I go back to my car bringing bags. First it's just couple bags. And then bags become box. One box become two boxes become three boxes full of Atomy product in my trunk. Every week with my smile, I deliver all this Atomy product. I don't care. People call me Mike the Atomy shampoo seller, Mike the supplement seller, Mike the Atomy boss, right? They they forecasted me and they dis yeah, so whatever they call you name, just take it, right? One in ear, one ear out. I don't care what they call me because I know they don't pay my bill. They don't help my family when my family don't have any money. Us being stranded on the street, do you think they care? They do not care. They only give their opinions because they think that you're not gonna succeed. But look at me. I was in my suit. I look good, right? In my suit. But did I care about my look? I don't care. I keep delivering products even though I'm a sales master in May. This is December, and then 2020, we got the COVID lockdown since March. I was never meeting them at all until today, right? So what you have to do after you become a sales master, you have to be steady. You cannot slow down because when you are steady in your effort, you're gonna born like new business partners. They're gonna see you and they want to become like you. They're gonna duplicate what you're doing. And eventually you're gonna achieve your auto sales master. How much auto sales master makes? 2,000 to 4,000 a month, right? And then you're gonna create more business partner over here, and then business partner become leader, and then eventually you're gonna become auto royal master. And at this point, you don't have to do anything. It's up to you because you are already an auto sales master making 20, 30,000 a month. And then your income will keep growing until 50,000 a month. That is the income versus effort in Atomy. But this is the most sales master mistake. This is what they do. After they become sales master, they thought they already at the top of the world. Yes, I achieved my sales master. I achieved my goal. I don't have to do anything. Because this is a passive income. Income should come passively, and I should do nothing. Maybe before you are attending meeting 2 hours every day, and then you never show up at the meeting. Before you are doing Atomy, like you open your mouth for 5 hours a day, now you only open for 5 minutes. You change your habit after you become a sales master. Watch what happened. If you change your habit after you become a sales master, your income will also change like this. Your income will become passive as well, will become 0%. And then you say you want to give up because Atomy is hard. Atomy is not hard because you stop too early over here. If you keep doing the same thing, doing the same habit, you're going to achieve your 100% income. Because you stop too early, or maybe you're being too proud, oh, I'm a sales master. I'm something here in Atomy, right? You don't want to serve anymore because you don't serve in humility anymore, right? That's what happened. I've seen many sales master mistakes in my Atomy journey. Not only from my lineage, other leaders' lineage, I learned from their mistake as well. So I want to emphasize to all my sales master, especially if a diamond master, do not change your daily habits. The daily 8 core habit, it's very, very important in the Atomy journey. And this is, I just want to show you, these are the people or the partner only focus on making consumer, taking orders. How many shampoo that you want to order? Okay, let me write it down, right? You only focus on creating consumer. Look at what your income is. Linear. Never go up because you are working by yourself. You put 100% effort on you. You are the one bringing all the PV. You're the one sharing all these products because you don't have business partners. So this is what happened when you only focus on selling. Oh, Atomy is about selling. I never say that. Atomy is all about sharing. Sharing the products experience. Sharing the knowledge of the company that you attend the meeting. These are the knowledge that you share. The more that you share, the faster you become. You have business partners. With all these business partners, they're gonna do the business together with you. Otherwise, you're gonna be like this. Like, I don't want this kind of business, right? It's no different with the business out there. You open your store, you wait for 8, 12 hours, and then you wait for the customer to get it. And then if you don't open your store, then you don't have income. This is not the right business model in Atomy. So again, do not just focus making consumer. Yes, you need to create consumer, but you also need to create business partner and eventually become leaders.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.